Hello, everyone. I'm Mary Ann Uhrenholdt, a real estate agent in Rochester, New York.
And I am Kim Antenucci with Movement Mortgage. We are so excited to be doing this video for you guys. We're going to teach you a little bit about the 10 commandments of buying a home. These are typically the 10 commandments that you must live by after your loan officer pulls your credit up all the way until closing day.
With Movement Mortgage, that's usually not a long period of time.
No, Mary Ann, it is not. We are known to close very, very quickly. So anybody who needs a fast closing, we're typically your people.
Yep, that's what I found. So what are the 10 commandments, Kim?
Okay, so number 1, thou shalt not change jobs, become self-employed, or quit your job.
I think you don't want to get a pink slip either, so you better behave.
Yes, you better behave. So basically, if you are a W-2 employee, don't decide to go 1099 or self-employed in the middle of the transaction. It's not going to be pretty. And of course, don't quit your job. A lot of people think they can change jobs. It's just not a good idea. Consult your loan officer first. And, we will verify your employment a few days before closing.
I've had a buyer get his employment verified at the closing.
There you go. Especially if it's a quick closing, that will happen.
Right. So commandment number 2?
Number 2, thou shalt not buy a car, truck, or van, or you may be living in it.
This yacht is real pretty, but probably not a good idea either.
No, thou shalt also not buy a yacht. That will be 2B. 10 commandment 2B, no yachts. Sounds fun. Of course, I'm dreaming of yachts these days.
You could live on it.
Yeah, actually you could. Central New York or upstate New York, though, right now we're buried under over a foot of snow. So we can just dream about that yacht. So number 3, thou shalt not use charge cards excessively or let your accounts fall behind. So I usually tell people, do not max out all your credit cards during the transaction, especially, there's always a chance that we might have to pull again. And make all your payments, no late payments, always pay on time. Number 4, thou shalt not spend money you have set aside for closing. I know that one sounds a little ridiculous, but there are quite a lot of people out there who tend to do this. So if you have money set aside for closing, do not spend it. Wait until after closing. Number 5, thou shalt not omit debts or liabilities from your loan application. That is just silly because we're going to find out. Bankers, mortgage companies, we are the best investigators out there. So we will find out about these debts. Don't exclude them.
Good advice.
Well, one popular one is child support or alimony. A lot of people like to try to leave that off of the application, but we will always find it. So not a good thing to leave off. So number 6, thou shalt not buy furniture. Very important. You can buy furniture after closing.
Not even an entertainment room for the finished basement? Nothing, huh?
No, do not buy furniture before closing. It will ding your credit report if you put it on a charge card, and we will be notified that there's a new debt. So no furniture. Number 7, thou shalt not originate any kinds of inquiries into your credit. So That goes along with everything else. Do not open new credit. Do not buy a new car. Anything that could generate a new inquiry, do not do it. We will find out about that inquiry through our credit monitoring services. We will be notified immediately. Just like your Credit Karma says, hey, you got a new inquiry. Well, it's dinging us too. Hey, John Smith just got a new inquiry. Find out about it. So, number 8, thou shalt not make large deposits without first checking with your loan officer. This is so important. This is why I review every single bank statement I receive from my client before submitting it into underwriting. We do not want to see large deposits. It's kind of a pain in the tushy. We need to verify where that money came from. We can't prove any cash. So large deposits are very, very challenging. Keep those bank statements clean if you're planning on buying a home. We typically need 2 months. So if you want to buy a home in March, we'll need January and February. And in January and February, I don't want to see any large deposits.
I thought you meant during the closing, so between March and say May, no large deposits either, right?
Right. No
Okay.
large, in case we need updated bank statements. So if usually your bank statements are good for 30 to 60 days, but just in case, if we need to get updated ones, no large deposits. Number 9, thou shall not change bank accounts. That's another big one. A lot of people change their bank accounts in the middle of the transaction. And again, it becomes very challenging. It's a lot more paperwork, a lot more paper trailing we got to do. So don't change bank accounts
I can
until
hold
after you
close.
close.
All that extra work is going to hold up the closing.
Yes, Mary Ann, it is. And our final one, number 10, thou shalt not cosign a loan for anyone. This is so very important. When you cosign a loan for somebody else, it's not only just an inquiry on your credit report, but it's an added debt. It's a new debt. So we have to include that in your debt to income ratio, and we have to verify that the inquiry opened new debt. So, again, do not co-sign for anybody until after closing.
So Kim has read us the law.
That's all we have for today. We look forward to doing another video for everybody here in the near future. If you do have any questions for us, we would love to chat with you and kind of go over these 10 commandments. If you need financing assistance, whether it be purchase or refi, I'm always standing by to help. If you are looking to sell or buy a house, of course, reach out to Mary Ann because she's pretty much the best in the greater Rochester area. And the best way to contact me is my cell phone. I am always available via cell phone. My number is 585-261-1010. And you can always contact me via email as well, which is kim.antenucci@movement.com. Until next time, everybody, it was great chatting with you, and I look forward to seeing everybody again soon.
If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe with the button below.